Yo guys, what's going on? It's Recon23 back with another video, and today we are going over a BR run I had from the other day. I was 6-0, I lost, and I figured I'd keep playing because the team was so good. I knew my 12-0 or my 12 win wasn't going to be Trout, but I was like, 100k is still 100k. With this upcoming collection, I'd still rather have 100k more if I could. So this game right here, I'm currently 8-1, going for 9-1. And it was just a silent game until Correa did that, It was 0-0, no one was scoring at Ship It on All-Star. So it's very weird when that happens, but sometimes it does. But we do break the silence. Next batter up, Jason Hayward finds that little gap right there against the shift, gets a double. Miguel Andujar hits it to the right side. It's not the best swing of all time, but it's very productive. Gets him to third base. We just need to move him over. Just a sac fly away. Victor Robles was on deck. Victor Robles was a budget beast. He got to first base. Runner did not get to score, though, but Calhoun gets it done. He's going to get him home on that sac fly. So 2-0 game. We're just going to have to hold that next inning. Hopefully it's enough for this guy. We had a pretty solid pen. It was like a budget beast pen. We had Chris Martin. We get it done. The guy didn't score, so pretty chill game right there. We're 9-1. We got Acuna, like 7K in the bag, but it's something, At least we didn't lose Stubbs on the BR run, at the very, very least. So hopping in now, you can see right there, we're 9-1. 12 game is going to be Verlander, so 100K is on the line. So let's try and get this done. We're trying to get that 100K. No matter who we face, we got to get these wins now. So we're playing the Puerto Rico Falcons here this next game with the home team. He's got a really good team, You look at this team and you're like, yeah, that is a strong lineup, top to bottom. This is going to be rough. I set him down pretty easily, though, so good start to the game. It's our turn to hit. Miguel Sano leads it off with a nice little single. Not totally on it, but it is what it is. Jock Peterson comes up and destroys that pitch. Just goodbye. Perfect. And we're up 2-0. Things were off to a good start. There's no outs in this inning. We're already up 2-0, but I do not want to stop at 2. Knowing my team, we can put up as many as we want. Ernie Banks comes up, gets kind of a fluky hit. It is a fluky hit. Not the greatest, but, you got to take it. We're on first base. We're chilling. Next batter, Gary Sanchez, gets that one through the hole. Luckily, they were in double play depth, so it sneaks through. So 2 on, nobody out for Carlos Correa. He gets it. That ball is going to fly out of here. 5-0, no outs recorded. Perfect start, man. Perfect start. 5-0. That is just how you dominate Kenta Maeda. We're off to a good start. He switches up the pitcher. That don't matter. Jason Hayward, lefty. Just perfect swing. That's going to roll all the way to the wall, and it's going to be a double. So we're just not stopping. Miguel Andujar finds this pitch on the black. Gone. 7-0, nobody out. This was an insane start to the game. We were about to bat around with no outs. It was ridiculous, but Miguel Andujar gets a 2-run shot. We did not bat around with nobody out. We got 2 outs, unfortunately. But Miguel Sano gets a base hit, so we're trying to keep things alive for the top of the order, and luckily, Jock Peterson's the GOAT. He gets another dinger this inning. Gone, right field, no doubt about it. Jock's just unbelievable, man. He's such a good pick in the BR. Him and Sano are just the best, man. Such a good duo. And then, you have Ernie Banks to follow. So Ernie Banks slaps that one into left field. Good swing. Bringing up Gary Sanchez. Gary Sanchez, count. He's doing Gary Sanchez things. That's gone into left center. 11-0 in the first inning. What a start here at Ship It Stadium. Was feeling pretty good about this one, and this guy is out of here. He didn't quit directly after that. I had to get 3 outs, but then he quit. I don't know. Weird. But I only batted for 1 inning, so who knows what could have happened if he let me keep hitting. But either way, we get the win. We're 10-1, so very good game. Really good win right there. We're just trying to keep that energy moving into the next game. And we're home again. I made sure I was home. You can't play away when you're this far into a run. It's just not going to work. But as you can see, we're playing the Cleveland All-Stars, and he's got a very strong top of the order. 1 through 5 is really, really good, but I think 6 through 8 is kind of weak. Or I guess 6 through 9 since he put his pitcher 8th. It's just not crazy. And we set him down 1 through 3, and then we come up with Miguel Sano and get the flukiest home run of all time. Like, barely on that. But Miguel Sano, an All-Star, man. Sometimes you have to put the PCI near the ball, and it's just a home run every time. Ernie Banks also gets kind of a fluke one right here. PCI's not really on that one either, but both of them escape the park narrowly both times. So 2-0 game. not the greatest swings, but you got to take what you can get, man. Gary Sanchez comes up. This is a much better one. And that's going to be 3-0 in the first. 1 out. We're doing pretty good. We're trying to bring that energy back. We're trying to score 10, 12, 15 if we can. You never want to stop. Carlos Correa brings in Goose Gossage. Don't matter. Into the gap it goes. We're just trying to get guys to quit just to save my bullpen for that last game at this point. That was my goal. Jason Hayward gets just a complete meatball. Now, look at that animation. It bounces up onto his center fielder. 9 times out of 10, the center fielder will not do that animation. The center fielder, the ball will bounce off of them. This is literally the one instance I've seen where the center fielder actually caught it, and it does cause me to be out at home plate. Doesn't matter, though. Miguel Cabrera hits it into the gap, says, whatever, we're going to score another run. It's going to make it 4-0. So, obviously, it could have been 5, but it is what it is. It's 4-0. Good first inning. Next inning here, Miguel Sano goes deep for him, Miguel Sano doing Miguel Sano things, I'm not really surprised. But what did surprise me is what he decides to do after he hit that home run, and that's what he did. He tapped L2. It's 4-1. Like, what are we doing here? Now, he must have had some confidence this inning because he did not stop. This is a completely hung pitch, but still all over it with Rhys Hoskins. 4-2 game. Good swing, but I'm like, all right, let's just not float stuff to this guy because he'll punish it. Wilmer Flores hits this one down the line, and we're starting to get into trouble right here. Jay Bruce is on deck. That's a very dangerous hitter. So we go with an inside cutter. We hit our spot, and he hits it out. This was a good swing right here. I didn't float that pitch. That's just a really, really good swing, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because I don't know why. I just don't like the fact that he replayed his home run, and then he got to tie it up. But what happens next is it's just kind of funny. He gets a complete terrible animation, giving us that runner to first base. Miguel Sano comes up, absolutely crushes this to center field. I thought it was gone, but it hits off the top of the wall, the yellow part. He catches it, brings it back. I don't really know if that would have left, but you know what? I got my single. I guess we'll take it. At least it's not an out. Jock Peterson goes back up the middle, and we now have bases loaded with nobody out. So, at this point, I don't know what happened, man. We just lost every clutch gene you could have possibly had. Luckily, he makes this throwing error, which is critical. That throwing error is going to cost him the game. Because we come up next, we just terrible swing. That's double play. Not a great swing there. We chased it, and we get punished for it. Next batter is Correa. He's going to fly out to center, so we end up only scoring 1, and it was off of his error. So we could have ended that inning with like 10 runs. We only ended it with 5. Now, luckily, he didn't score. I don't know how. I mean, last inning, he was killing everything. And this inning, he just stopped doing anything. I don't know. But we get the victory. We are 11-1. And we are 1 3-inning game victory away from 100,000 subs. So, you best believe we're going for it. It took a minute to find a game, especially a home game. But we do find one right here. And you're about to see we're playing a bronze guy with a bad record. And yeah, whenever you see that, you're just kind of like, okay. That's good, but you never know. You never know. And guess what he does? Yep, hits a dinger. To no one's surprise. Mickey Moniak going deep. Yep, couldn't rob it, unfortunately. He's got a 1-0 lead, and man, I just had the 12-game jitters. I did not do anything. I didn't do anything in the bottom of the first. Luckily, I didn't let him score. Correa's a beast, though, and hits this one out to right field, so we get one. We got one. Luckily, that was enough to tie the game. But yeah, like ever since that bases loaded situation of the last game, I just didn't hit that well, I felt like, looking back at this while editing it. But luckily, this guy did not hit in the top of the third, so, my pitching was fine. It was literally going to be down to my hitting. It was the bottom of the third, 9-1-2 coming up. We have Sano and Jock. If we don't walk this off here, what are we doing? Miguel Sano against David Robertson finds this fastball here, middle and a little bit under it, hits it to the deepest part of the yard, and it leaves. It leaves. By some miracle, that ball left. He had me. I thought that was going to stay in the yard. And the game's over. We take the victory, man. Not the craziest 12 game of all time. I had, just enough to win that one. Just enough. And luckily, we played that guy. So, yeah, GG's. We walk away with the 100K. So, definitely a big W. That was a really, really good team. So, we had to at least get the 12, and we did. So, good stuff right there. We know what we need to work on for the next BR run, but still, good stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this post-con. We had some great games in there, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.